Let's learn to solve logic grid puzzles together. Our first puzzle is a very simple one, introducing the most basic clue types. Here it is. 5 friends are taking part in a large family picnic by the lake. Each of them got a snack and is now doing an activity. Can you locate everyone? Clue 1. Someone here is sure trying to remember their childhood. They grabbed a bunch of cookies and sat on the swing. One thing we do know though, it's not Liam. Clue 2. Tony grabbed himself a handful of pretzels. Clue 3. Zanera got herself a drink, but she's not reading. Clue 4. Tony also thinks the day is too nice to waste it with a book. Clue 5. One person got a nice, juicy steak and is now sunbathing. Clue 6. Adam is enjoying a plate of grilled vegetables. Clue 7. Only one of the following is true. The person with the drink is reading, or the person who got some pretzels to munch on is not chatting with friends at the moment. This puzzle has 3 different categories. Person: Adam, Liam, Mandy, Tony and Zanera. Snack: cookies, drink, pretzels, steak and vegetables. Activity: chatting, playing with kids, reading a book, sunbathing and swinging. Please note that not all of them are actually mentioned in the clues. For example, none of the clues for this specific puzzle is talking about Mandy. To make solving easier, the categories are usually presented in a form of grid, just like this. The grid has all our categories as headers, so in our case it's person, snack and activity, and the cells represent all the possible intersections of items in these categories. So let's start by going through the clues again and marking them on the grid. Clue 1. Someone here is sure trying to remember their childhood. They grabbed a bunch of cookies and sat on the swing. One thing we do know though, it's not Liam. Clue 2. Tony grabbed himself a handful of pretzels. Clue 3. Zanera got herself a drink, but she's not reading. Clue 4. Tony also thinks the day is too nice to waste it with a book. Clue 5. One person got a nice, juicy steak and is now sunbathing. Clue 6. Adam is enjoying a plate of grilled vegetables. We'll leave Clue 7 alone for now and look at what we have already. We do know quite a lot, but at this point, we can also mark off some additional things. The basic rule of the zebra puzzle is that every item can only be used in a single combination, so if Zanera is enjoying a drink, it means this is the only snack she's having and also that nobody else is having a drink. This means that for every discovered match, we can cross out all the other options for both the values in that match. In the future, we'll take this step automatically, without drawing extra attention to it. If we look at the people versus snack grid now, we can see that Mandy is the only person left who can be eating the cookies, and if we mark that off, it will leave Liam as the only one who can be having the steak. One of the 3 subgrids is solved, so what next? We have one clue left that we haven't considered yet, and it's telling us that either the person with the drink is reading, or the person with pretzels is not chatting with their friends. For clues like this, we need to evaluate each part separately. Quite conveniently, we already know that the person with the drink is not reading, so the first part of the clue is false. This means the second part is true, and we can be sure that the person with the pretzels is not chatting. Always pay careful attention to the negations and how they are affected by the true, false. Now, we can cross-reference the information we have on the grid. For example, we know the person with the cookies is swinging and that Mandy is eating cookies. Obviously, it means that Mandy is swinging. In the same way, Liam is having a steak and sunbathing. This leaves Adam as the only one who can be reading a book, and since we know he's having vegetables, it means that the vegetables and the book are also a match. And this will be enough to close off the activity versus snack subgrid because the chatting person can only be having a drink, while whoever got the pretzels can only be playing with the kids. Theoretically, at this point we have all the information we need, but we can go for perfection and use cross-referencing to close off the missing 2 elements in the person versus activity subgrid. And now it's time to celebrate. Our first grid is now fully solved.